The greatest player in Wisconsin whitetail history was Marlon Yarbrough. He was special now. Not only was he an original walk-on on that team, but he was a 48 overall player, just dusting everybody, killing every team he went up against. He ended up being the all-time leader in receiving yards in the NCAA and in whitetail history before our man Xavier Storm, who we will see later this season, before he ended up breaking his records. But I think Marlon Yarbrough is still regarded as the greatest player, even though his records were broken, because he did the improbable. He was a walk-on player, and now he is a head coach. Now, he took over at Western Michigan, who did not have the greatest tradition of players and really winning at all. And just looking at who he kind of inherited here, a couple of guys. He had a true freshman quarterback who was 80 plus overall, and he's going to be hurt for the rest of the season pretty much. And he's now going to have to depend on Clark at quarterback, who is a very inexperienced quarterback. He's thrown 6 interceptions this year, but he does have a good receiver who he recruited himself, Martin Givens. He comes over and he is a freshman. He's leading the team in receptions, yards, and touchdowns. It's going to be an interesting game for this 0-4 Western Michigan team. So let's get on with this game as Western Michigan does start out with the ball. And out comes this backup quarterback now. Let's see what Marlon Yarbrough can do. He is on the hot seat at head coach, so he is going to need a win here in this game unless he's going to, or else he's going to start 0-5 in his head coaching career. So here's the first handoff. This time it's Brian Wade. He breaks a couple of tackles. That's Brandon Wade, I should say. And he picks up a gain of 5 yards, and that's enough for a first down. So handoff this time. Wade spins away, finds a room to the right side, and he does get taken down. That's Leon Christopher out there, and it brings it to a 3rd and 1. Let's see what the lefty does at quarterback. He's going to hand it off to Wade, and he breaks a tackle, and he stays on his feet. He's still spinning around, and he picks up a gain of 8 and a first down. So officially across the 50-yard line. Screen pass out to left side. It's going to be caught by Craig Bird, who has a lot of room, and he shredded us last season. He gets a gain of 31 yards, and that was a perfect play call that time by Yarbrough. So 1st and 10 this time. Clark throws to left side. It's Bird again, and he has it for a gain of 6. He falls down. And now that gets it to a 2nd and 4. At about the 6-yard line. This time, Clark, he's just going to take off. It's a touchdown, 6 yards out. He looked good on that first drive. It's 7-0 here for Western Michigan. So here is Phoenix Frazier, under center this time. He's going to hand off, trying to recover from that big-time whooping from Tennessee last game, and he gives it off to Deion Carter, who starts it out with a gain of 4 yards. Phoenix Frazier has 7 touchdown passes on the year as he throws to the right side. It's going to be caught, and that's Isaiah Ford. Gain of 10 yards for the first down. Now, Isaiah Ford has lost a little bit of playing time, but he's still doing well in that backup role. The next throw across the middle, and it's Adrian West, who comes into this game as the 2nd leading receiver on the year. Another first down for him. He's been moving the chains quite a bit from the slot. So now Phoenix Frazier under center now. 3rd and 7. He just drops back, and the pressure is right there, and he throws it away. And now let's see what Coach Jay does. He lines up with his offense here. He's going to go for it here at the 32-yard line. Snap from the shotgun. Phoenix Frazier. There's pressure right up the middle. He gets out of the pocket and throws. It's caught. Tyson Steele. 17 yards for the first down. And the redshirt freshman, he has speed. I do get him some jet sweeps as well. And he gets a first down. As we continue this drive with Garrett Jones. That's going to be a gain of 2. And now we get it to a 2nd and 8. Frazier throws to the right side. It's Xavier Gonzalvo, who's coming off of a great basketball season. He gets 10 yards and a first down. He's our leading receiver so far. So inside the 5, 1st and goal, handoff. It's Garrett Jones. He falls in for the touchdown. And that's a nice methodical Rivercats drive. 7-7 here. And here comes Marlon Yarbrough's led offense. And let's see what Wade can do at running back as they don't give it to him on the first play. Here's Clark. He throws out to Craig Bird in a lot of room, and it's going to be about a gain of 23 yards. First down. Our defense has to make stops here in this game. So Clark now from the shotgun throws to the right side, and it looks like it almost could have been picked off. Jacory Reed read that play, but Martin Givens gets his first catch of the game. So here is Wade this time, handoff to left side, and it's going to be a gain of 9 for Brandon Wade. I keep saying Brian Wade, but he picks it up. And now they move across the 20-yard line, and we have an injury update. Craig Burr is actually going to be out for this game, so they will miss one of their top receivers as Clark takes off on the next play. And he gets tackled from behind. That's Wyatt King. And that gets it to a 3rd and 5 now. Here's Clark. Throw to left side. It's Martin Givens again. But he gets tackled out of bounds. And that one is Corey McDaniels on the stop. And now they hurried up to the line here for a 4th and 1. Yarbrough's going to be aggressive versus his former coach. Handoff. Wade. He cuts up field. It's a touchdown. 12 yards. And 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here for the Broncos. And now it's 14-7. As here is Brian Britt back to receive the next kickoff. He picks up a block. Another one by Wyatt King. And he gets down the right sideline, still on his feet. And he's pushed out at about the 50-yard line. So the first play of the next drive is a handoff. Deion Carter, but stopped in the backfield. Western Michigan doesn't have a bad defensive front. And now they get us to a 2nd and 11. Quick throw across the middle. It's Gonzalvo, who does fall forward. Gain of 11. Anytime you just need some chains to be moved or just a couple of yards, Xavier Gonzalvo, he's as reliable as it gets. So now here's another quick throw to end the first quarter. That's Stephen Ford, the true freshman, he gets in, and that's a gain of 8 for him. So under center this time, 3rd and 2. We give it right back to Deion, and he does follow his blocks, and it's a first down. And now as we are into the second quarter, here's a play-action fake. Frazier throws across the middle. It's Gonzalvo who turns around and just has it right in his chest, and that's a first down. As now we get it officially to about the 20-yard line. Under center this time, Frazier. There's pressure all day up the middle, but he gets out of the pocket, and he makes a move to the outside, and he does walk in. Touchdown, untouched. How did he get out of that? The pressure up the middle has been a problem this year. We've definitely had some blitzes put on Frazier early on, and it's definitely made an impact on him and his scrambling ability because now he's starting to pick up yards with his legs. So we tie this game up now, and here is Clark at quarterback. He's going to take off to left side, and he's going to get tackled, and it's Wyatt King on the opposite end. And now that gets it to a 3rd and 4. Can we finally come up with a stop? Clark tries to take off, and it's a sack. Finally, it's Preston Kinney. He gets his first sack on the season. Maybe this will jumpstart the rest of his season here in season 2 for him. And now here we are back on an offense with 4 minutes left here in the first half. Frazier throws to the right side, and it's caught. And that's Eric Klug, the true freshman. And now that gets it to an eventual 3rd and 9. Frazier throws to the sideline, and it's caught by Klug again. 17 yards, first down. That one does get us across the 50. As Frazier shows some accuracy on that throw. Another throw to the sideline, and it's caught by Booker. And he didn't get a foot in bounds, but actually they go and replay this. And just take a look. His toe looks like it is on that white line. And let's see what the ref says. And they do reverse it. Wow. So the ref did not agree with the call on the field and thought that Booker got a foot down. And this drive continues as Deion Carter loses 4 yards on that draw play. That didn't work. So now about 2 minutes left here in the first half. Frazier scrambling to the right side, to the left side, I should say. And he gets hit out of bounds. And it's a gain of 7, but now 3rd and 7. As he runs Stephen Ford, the true freshman, out in motion. Throw to the right side, and that is just a bit overthrown to Adrian West. And we do settle for 3 points here. So now we have the 3-point lead here with under 2 minutes left here in the first half. As here comes the quarterback, Clark, out for the next play. Throws to the right side, and the pressure was right there. How did he get rid of that pass and see that blitz? That's his first incompletion of the game. So now they get it to a 3rd and 10. Throw across the middle. It's Stewart who tries to fight forward, but he eventually gets taken down. Wyatt King with another big play. So back out after the punt is our offense. Frazier, let's see if he can put together a nice 2-minute drill. It's Adrian West open on the first play, and he picks up 14 yards. That's a first down for him. So now 40 seconds left. Quick throw. It's out to West again. He moves the chains. So now the clock stops. So we're going to use this hurry-up offense. And now we get it to a 2nd and 10. Frazier throws across the middle. It's West again. He's upfield. Gain of about 40 yards on that one. And there we go. West showing up again. 5 receptions for almost 80 yards in the first half. So 20 seconds left this time. Frazier gets out of the pocket. Nobody's home on the spy. And he dives for the pylon. It's a touchdown. Take another look. This is like a signature play. This is one you see in a movie. Look at the ball is barely on the inside part of the pylon. And that one does give us the 2-score lead going into halftime. What a game so far for this offense. 24-14. So here we go to start the second half. We have a 10-point lead. We just need to hold it and control the clock as well, as Deion Carter gets the first catch of the second half, as he was lined up at receiver that time. And now we give it to Adrian West on the jet sweep. He tries to get out to the outside, but he just does not have the true breakaway speed. He is very, very quick. He doesn't have the big burst that you would expect out of a 5'6" receiver, but he's still got the speed, and he gets up a first down. So now after a couple of big first downs, here's Deion Carter on the draw play, and it's been tough running for him so far, but he picks up a gain of 5 on that one. So now that gets it to a 3rd and 4. Quick throw. They send the blitz, and it's Xavier Gonzalvo. He throws a stiff arm, and he's still on his feet inside the 30-yard line, gain of 25. Another first down. As now here we are under center once again. Here's Phoenix Frazier. Throws across the middle to a tight window. It's Andre Booker, 10 yards. And that should be enough for the first down, but it's not. And instead we lose a couple on second, bringing it to a 3rd and 3. Quick throw. It's Shogun Gonzalez. He finally gets in. And that is a big first down catch. And he's got 11 yards, only 2 receptions in this game so far. So now Frazier under center. He gives it off to Deion Carter. Tries to get to the outside, and he does get a couple of yards, about a gain of 6 on that one. And now we're inside the 5. Deion Carter still in the backfield as we come out here with the receiver in the slot. That's West. Throw. And we do throw it into the ground without setting our feet. And let's see what Coach J does. He's just going to settle for the field goal. Probably smart. 27-14. And now we're up by 2 scores still. Let's see what Clark can do on offense. So here he is in the pocket. No pressure. He throws to the right side. It's caught by Marcus Brown, their tight end. And that's a gain of 13 and a first down. So now the handoff this time. It's Wade. He gets tackled in the backfield. It's Leon Christopher, the junior. And now 2nd and long with about 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. A quick throw. And it could have been jumped, but instead it's caught. Kyron Favors was there, but it's a gain of 15 for the true freshman. That's Martin Givens. So under center now, past the 50. Draw play. It's a big hit, and that is Wyatt King on that one. He was getting blocked and still made the tackle. So now 3rd and 10 now. Let's see what they do. They're going to run a screen pass out to the right side, but nobody's home. Look at this. And he gets around one guy and gets tackled by Brian York, the true freshman, but it's a gain of 21, and they move the chains. So they do run the hurry up here. Another screen pass. They get it out to Wade, and Warren misses the tackle. Wade picks up a block, and he's in. 23 yards, touchdown. And Western Michigan will just not go away. Kyle Clark, who came into this game, 1 touchdown, 6 interceptions, literally has 3 incompletions, and he's on a roll. So now a 6-point game. Deion Carter probably trying to get warmed up a little bit. That's a gain of 7 as we get it to a 3rd and 3. Quick throw to left side, and it's caught by Gonzalvo. Gain of 4 yards and a first down. So now we do get into the fourth quarter now. Frazier throws to the right side. It's caught. Andre Booker's got it, and he has a big gain of 20 on that first down. And he hasn't seen the ball much here in this game or even the last couple of games, but he does his job. So 2nd and 10, throw. And it's Booker again. He's open, 29 yards. First down for the captain. And he's got 4 receptions for 61 yards here in this game. And let's see what we do now. Garrett Jones checks in. It's a counter play. He puts on a juke move and gets upfield, and that's a gain of 10 for him. Moving the chains again. So now we get it to the 7-yard line, just about. Frazier moves to the right side and throws that way. It's going to be caught. West is inside the 5. Another first down. These drives are just killing this Western Michigan defense. They're getting tired and tired. So here's Frazier, another throw to the right side. Booker is in. Touchdown. That's what you do to a defense. You just wear them down until they can't stop everything. And now it's 35-21, back to a 2-score lead. As here is Thomas. He gets the first catch of the next drive by the Broncos. And it's going to be about a gain of 13 and a first down. So here is Clark, a screen pass out to the right side. It's Walker, who does pick up a lot of room to the right. It's a first down, gain of 12 yards. So they do get it across the 50-yard line, but time is running out. 4 minutes left here in this game. Brandon Wade throws a stiff arm, and it's a gain of 7. And now let's see what they do. Are they going to continue to run this ball? They do, but Eddie McMack is there, and Brian York in the backfield, loss of about 3 yards. And now that's a big play for this defense. It's 3rd and 4. Let's see if we can come up with a stop. Here is Clark. They're going to throw the screen pass. They tried to burn us earlier, and he gets sacked, and it will go on the ground, and that was Preston Kinney for his 2nd sack of this game. And that one will force them to lose a bunch of yards, so now they punt it away. And now let's see what our offense can do. We're just going to run this clock down and see if we can ice this game. That's the smart thing to do here. So 3rd and 5 this time. Play action fake. We get rid of it right before the sack, and it is going to be caught. It's Xavier Gonzalvo. He gets hit out of bounds, and he fumbles, but it's a first down. So now we're just running clock. Throw to the right side. It's Andre Booker again, 17 yards. This is maybe one of his biggest games of this season, as Phoenix Frazier has thrown the ball 37 times in this one. We've been trying to run the ball. Not too many big games as we check in with Gunnar Johnson on the field. And now he gets a gain of 3, but Marlon Yarbrough calls all 3 timeouts. And now we get it to a 3rd and 10. Deep shot. It's Tyson Steele, who was open, and it's tipped and picked off. And that one will be a killer. We could have went this entire game without a turnover at all, but instead it's a tip drill. And Western Michigan once again has another chance. They're down by 2 scores, but under 2 minutes left. First pass. It's Walker. He gets hit hard. And now they eventually get it to a 3rd and 1. They come out with 4 wide receivers out there. Clark, the lefty, from the shotgun. He has good protection, a clean pocket nonetheless, but then he moves and throws on the run, and it's going to be picked off. That is Nick Sturger, and we hang on to win this game 35-21. Western Michigan has used all of their timeouts, and that's how this one ends. Sturger on the opposite end of that interception. And we finally get a defensive back with an interception this year. I know Toffee Brown had one earlier this season, but no cornerback. Sturger is the first cornerback now to have an interception. And this was just a clean game from Frazier. Besides that one tipped pick at the end of the game, this was a good game for him. He had 2 rushing touchdowns, 3 total touchdowns. You know, Deion Carter could not really run the ball well. We gave it to him 20 times. The running room was just not there a lot, and they had a lot of tackles in the backfield, so we were losing yardage as well. But we did pretty good all around on offense. Booker, big game from him, 6 for 82 and a touchdown. Gonzalvo and West both get 6 receptions as well. They are still our 2 leading receivers. But then on defense, you know, the one thing I took away from this game is Preston Kinney finally got his sacks. That did feel good because he has been slacking in that department this year. I really have been relying on him quite a bit to really take that role as a pass rusher, an elite pass rusher we've never had. And on Western Michigan's side, they go 21 for 25 with Kyle Clark. What a game from him, 289 yards. And then he actually ran for 12 times for 44 yards and a touchdown. So next week might be a doubleheader. It's going to be Rocky Mountain State and Ball State. We'll have to see. Or it might just be a standalone game with Rocky Mountain State. I haven't made up my mind yet. But I am looking forward to going into conference play 1-0 now. So hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I be trying to do me, but they be trying to copy though. Only problem with that is they not me though. People act cool, but really they be shysty though. They say they got your back, but they ain't even behind me though. I be low key, but police be trying to find me.